Hey, good morning, good afternoon. I just wanted to come here for a quick second to speak on this Maryland House Bill 301 that has all of the quote unquote real estate investors and wholesalers frantic. I want to kind of go over that law to see what Delegate Rosenberg is proposing. Okay, as you see here, House Bill 301 was introduced by Delegate Rosenberg on January 23rd, 2023, assigned to economic matters. Okay. This is an act concerning real estate brokers, brokerage services, and real estate wholesaling. This is for the purpose of altering the definition of, quote, provide real estate brokerage services um, to include engaging in businesses of real estate wholesaling, to require an individual who engages in real estate wholesaling to be licensed as a real estate broker or an associate real estate broker or real estate salesperson, and generally relating to the provisions of real estate brokerage services. Basically, what they're doing is they're going to repeal and reenact, basically add on to the business occupation professional article, section 17101A and 17301A of the code of the annotated code of Maryland, which is basically the Maryland business laws. Okay, and if we take a look at what it currently states, so this is the article of business occupations and professions. This is title 17101. You have in this title the following words have the meanings indicated. Provide real estate brokerage services means to engage in any of the following activities for consideration, which means for money or for exchange, providing any of the following services for another person: selling, buying, exchanging, or leasing any real estate, or collecting rent for the use of any real estate. Also, for consideration, assisting another person to locate or obtain for purchase or lease any residential real estate. Engaging regularly in a business of dealing in real estate or leases or options on real estate. These are current. This is the current law. Okay, you're going to see in bold on number 7 what's being changed or what's being proposed to be added. Number 4, engaging in a business, the primary purpose of which is promoting the sale of real estate through a listing in a publication issued primarily for the promotion of real estate sales. See, as you can see by reading this, wholesaling is already skating on the line. Now, I understand the argument. I've done wholesale deals, so I'm not tripping, but I'm just here to explain. The current argument with wholesaling is that a wholesaler has equitable interest, meaning they have rights within the contract that they have. So a wholesaler talks directly to a home buyer, a home seller. They, convince or market why it makes more sense to go under contract with them as opposed to just listing their property through a brokerage. And there are reasons why it makes sense. Okay. So I'm not saying that there's not reasons, but they do their job. They convince, they get the property under contract, then they go and look for an end buyer, or they contact their end buyer list and market that contract. What's kind of the rub with the way that the government looks at it versus the business world? The government says, well, hey, you're acting as a broker. You're out there trying to sell a house. Well, the argument that the wholesaler says is, I'm not selling the house, I'm selling the contract. I have a contract. I put an earnest money deposit down, or I put some money down, or consideration I've given to the person that's selling the property. I own that contract for however long that property is under contract. I have the right to assign it. I have the right to sell that contract, which by law, contracts are assignable unless they're not agreed to be assignable. Even in the Maryland residential contract, it still states that, a contract can be sold or assigned unless it's not agreed upon by either party. But standard law, you can do that. So that's the argument. Number 5 here, engaging in a business that subdivides land that is located in any state and sells the divided land lots. Number 6, for consideration, serving as a consultant regarding any activity set forth in items 1 through 5. So in the last 5 things, if you are consulting a seller on how to perform these acts, or you're consulting the actual person performing the acts, you are participating in real estate brokerage services. Okay, now look in the bold. This is number 7. This is what they're proposing to add to this law. Regardless of whether the activity is engaged in, let's read this again. Regardless of whether the activity is engaged in for another person, engaging in the buying or selling, the offering to buy or sell, or in the marketing of real estate, or otherwise dealing in contracts, including assignable contracts for real estate or options on real estate on 2 or more occasions in any 12-month period. Now, so that, as you see, is designed to include people who are dealing in contracts, whether they're assignable or not. But here's what my major point is. You see the last part of that sentence, it says on 2 or more occasions in any 12-month period. My business advice would be to spend a portion of your time fighting the man or complaining about the laws or fighting to prevent these laws, but spend the most portion of your time handling business. Ask yourself, how many wholesale deals, how many assigned contracts have you dealt with in the past 12 months? For over 95% of people who get into the wholesaling business, they don't even do one. A lot of them get into the business because they know someone that's in a situation and they want to figure out how that they can sell it. They're not even professional wholesalers. Now, if you're a professional wholesaler, you have the capital to, or the backing to market and do everything that it takes as a wholesaler that has a professional business to be successful. That's a lot of money and a lot of time. Then, okay, go for it. I understand why you're complaining, and I stand with you. Complain, fight for your rights. It doesn't matter to me. I have a license. I'm a licensed broker, and so I'm bound by a whole different covenant and in ethics. But this is for the people who are up in arms about this infringement on the rights, and they haven't done a damn deal in the first place. Take care of your business and handle your business. And I would recommend, if you are interested in real estate, but you're new, or maybe you're not new, maybe you're just going to meetup after meetup, buying course after course, and still haven't done a deal, there's something probably blocking you. It's money. It's a conflict with your ethical code. You have to ask yourself that too. But there's something that's blocking you from doing the deal. If you understand in and out, you've read the books, you've done all of this, and you're still not doing the business, but you're still interested in real estate, just get your real estate license. Get up under somebody that will teach you how to do things. You don't have to spend a whole bunch of money buying courses, have to do all. Learn and do. Stop worrying about other people's business and take care of your own. All right. Hope everyone has a good day. Till the next time.